This is Matt from Reed's Custom Food Plots. With me today I've got Ryan. Ryan is our on-staff forester. We're out here today at a property that we are developing as kind of a demonstration area. Most people are so focused on food plots that they forget about the woodland that's all around them. We love food plots as much as the next guy does, but you also realize that there is a ton of food that's available in here. Ryan, why don't you just talk a little bit about when you're going into a woodland for the first time, what kind of things are you thinking about that we could be doing to improve these types of properties?
So as a property owner, there's 5 basic principles I would look at when it comes to managing your woodlands. The first one is the acreage you have in your woodlands is probably the highest percentage of property that you own. Number 2 is the health of your woodlands. We're gonna look at those trees, get the bad ones out. The trees that you're gonna retain and grow are gonna be healthier, they're gonna be growing faster and stronger. Number 3 is the habitat. By creating different vertical structure in our woods, we're gonna create edges for deer, for turkeys, for wildlife to move around. It's just gonna increase the hunting potential of your property. Number 4 is the food production. We can talk about 5,000 pounds of food per acre in a food plot. Well, properly managed woods can produce between 1,500 and 4,000 pounds of food per acre. That food is food that those deer are gonna consume during their highest stress periods of the year. And number 5 is a potential financial gain that you might get from managing and harvesting your timberland.
So Ryan, as you're looking at those different aspects, I think it's safe to say you've been successful in addressing all 5 of those and doing that in conjunction with each other. They're not a standalone type thing that you have to worry about one at a time. You can create a plan that maximizes each of those, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. As a forester, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come and visit you as a landowner, take an overview of your property, and regardless of what kind of plan you're currently in, we can put a plan together that will address all of those factors and meet your management goals.
Yeah, I think you bring up an interesting point that we have a lot of customers that have land in a government program. For example, like here in Wisconsin, we have the MFL program, and a lot of people think, well, I'm just in that program, there's not a lot I can do. That's probably not true. There's a lot you can do, even within a government program or outside that program, right?
Yeah, those programs are there for you as a landowner to set up the goals and manage it how you want. It's, like I say, all-encompassing. We can work with any landowner out there in any program they're in.
So what you're going to look for as we move forward into this series of videos, we're going to talk through a number of different ways that we can help you manage your woodland, maximize the value that you have here, not only financially, but the habitat and the food availability. We want to express its full potential for you for the long term. So if you've got questions, feel free to leave a comment below. We'll be glad to address those. Otherwise, look for some videos coming out in the future, and we'll address some more of these topics specifically as we move ahead. Thanks for your time today.